So I just got some items from eBay and AliExpress in. And then I also have a couple that I had ordered previously as well that I have not done a video on. So this is my stuff here. And these are basically fake LIMECRIMEs. Now, these are actually named after and boxed to look like LIMECRIMEs. And one thing, I was trying to find a box for a LIMECRIME that I have that's legit, and I cannot find it. But what I did notice was what was different with the ones that I got on eBay is these have the same pattern on the box, but the color isn't on there. Like, the number is there according to what their listing had, but there is no anything saying that it's LIMECRIME on these. They say that they're dragon lip glosses, so I'm not even sure if these are going to dry matte. What got me interested in these was that they had colors that the LIMECRIME does not, and also the fake ones do not have these colors as well. So I got them wanting to try them out. I did grab one of my real LIMECRIME glosses here, and the bottle's a little fogged, so but I've grabbed that so that we can compare it to these. So we'll start here with the dragon glosses. Now, the container itself looks very similar. The amount of product even looks to be the same. A lot of fakes have either more or less product. I think a lot of times they're further up in the tube. The handles are also the same size. The LIMECRIME one is more of a glossy metallic red, where this one is more of a maroon color. It's not as red metallic. I'm not sure if that's showing up here in camera. The flower pattern, though, does appear to be almost identical. The only thing is with the coloring. The coloring is off. The real LIMECRIME is more pink versus the fake LIMECRIME, which is more of a darker rose tone. The first one I'm going to swatch here is a nice lavender shade, and these do smell very cakey. They smell really, really good, actually. So that is the lavender, and we will see if these dry matte or not. As I said, I'm not sure if they will. The next one is a dark purple, and this one kind of reminds me of a mixture of Jinx and Pansy. So that is the dark purple. Alright, so this one is a lot thinner than the others, but that is the baby blue one. And these don't actually have names, they have color numbers. So this is 7, the dark purple is 13, and the lavender is 2. So there's that. This one should be a dark blue, and like I said, these do have a very pleasant scent. So that is the dark blue. This one makes me think of LIMECRIME's Cement. Alright, so they all have the same smell. They all smell pretty pleasant. It kind of reminds me of maybe Bon Bon lip gloss, like the lip lavas. I can tell you that these have not dried. The LIMECRIME ones would have been dried by now. So these are just glosses. These are not liquid mattes. But that's okay. They're really cool colors. I do like the opaqueness. I only paid like $1 something per one. So overall, that's pretty awesome. So that is the Dragon lip glosses. And now we're going to go over the boxes here. So these pretty much look just like what I remember. Makeup for Unicorns. They have all the ingredient information there. The limecrime.com. The color name on the barcode. I mean, if I had never seen a real, like, velveteen, from looking at these boxes, I would have no clue at all. I mean, I don't have my boxes on hand, so I can't even tell you what the difference is when it comes to this box compared to a real box. So, but I know that I ordered these and that they are fakes. So, alright, so I will compare the bottles here. The same thing with the caps. The colors are different. This one, the color of the cap is more true. It almost looks like it might be a little redder than the LIMECRIME one. But the color of the roses, again, is different. This one's more pink. This one's more of a dusty rose. The frosting on the tube is not the best. You can see scuff marks in it, which the real one does not have. So we're going to hey, new verdict. These did dry down. There's a few places where they are still wet, but they did dry. So they do dry matte, they just take quite a while to do so. We're going to swatch here our fake Utopia. It even has the color name here on the bottom. Here is the real one. If I can get this to focus. So you can tell the difference definitely in the labels. They're completely different. Alright, so this smells more lemony than it does cupcakey. So that is the swatch. It is very runny. It is not as opaque as I would like it. This would need 2 coats. And whenever I get my hands on the real ones of Rave and Utopia, I'm sorry, Pansy, I will definitely swatch those and compare those for you. So here is the next one. So the coloring on this one is the same amount of product in here as well. And this one is Rave. Now this one has a more believable label on the bottom. The coloring though is off. It is more pink versus this one. I know it's showing on camera is very pinky. This one's actually very peachy in color. That one's a very messy swatch. Alright, so that one is Rave. It's a very hot pink color. It's like a pinky purple. And this last one, which is the one I've actually been wanting for a very long time, but I'm pretty sure Rave, Utopia, and Pansy were discontinued, but I will hopefully at some point have them in hand. I really want them because they're just gorgeous. I know a lot of people don't like LIMECRIME, but I really like the velvetines, and I really would like to be able to compare them to these to give you guys a proper review. So there is Pansy, and it is that nice dark purple color. I just love the shade. Now these are taking quite a bit to dry as well. They're still very wet. So I'm going to show you Black Velvet, which has a complete different, it's a shorter applicator, and this one smells amazing. I love the way these smell, but that is Black Velvet. These other ones at the top, they have already mostly dried down. There's only a couple places where they haven't. I would say the patchiest one is definitely the sky blue one, which I really wish that I could find a liquid lipstick in that color. I'm looking at that new NYX Liquid Suede lippy. I think it will actually be that color. Okay, so the Black Velvet has been on my hand a lot less time than the other ones, and the other two are still very wet on the side. Black Velvet is actually drying down in the middle. At this point it appears to be only the edges that haven't dried down the best. But I'm going to let this fully dry, and then we're going to do a water test, and we'll see how these stand up against water. Alright, so I am back. Everything has fully dried down at this point. So now we are going to do the water test. Now, the Black Velvet did dry before the Pansy and Rave. So the dry time on the real LIMECRIMEs was actually much faster. So I have a wet paper towel, and I'm just going to run it over these. Now, the only one that moved this time was the dark purple, and actually the light blue also moved. It actually moved more than anything. So I'm going to do another swipe. So you can see that those actually are pretty well on there. I'm not getting anything on my towel here. So we're going to do the fake LIMECRIMEs and the real LIMECRIME. And they are not budging at all. So the verdict is, oh, I'm sorry, a little bit peeled off on Rave. So they are definitely waterproof. Wear time, I can't attest to those yet. I have not worn these, but I can tell you that they are not moving. So both the fake LIMECRIMEs and the Dragon Gloss have some awesome staying power. That is the quick swatch in my eBay AliExpress haul. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, check us out on social media. We will be having a giveaway at 3,000 followers on Instagram, so definitely check us out and follow us there. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.